Well, it's a rant night. And I'm going to make this real short and sweet. Because you guys know me how I am. If I see a Black Lives Matter sticker now, I want to puke my guts out. You know why? It's not because of what it says. When it first started, yeah, it was authentic with Trayvon Martin. That's not what it represents anymore. Think about it. Black Lives Matter. You know what that translates to? I'll tell you what it translates to. Please treat our race better than any other race. Please let us break the law and have no consequence. Let us be a menace to society with no consequence. That's what it means. That's what it means now. It's, number one, it's a police hate group. Okay? There's no doubt about that, and I find that funny because guess what? When they were standing in the streets, stopping traffic, the real people that have jobs to do and have lives to live, being a nuisance, the first time somebody runs into them, what do? Oh, we gotta get the police! We gotta get the police! Why? You don't like the police, remember? Here's what I would do if I was in charge, and I think it should be done. Give these guys exactly what they want. Fine. You don't want nothing to do with the police? Well, guess what? When someone runs you over because you're being an idiot protesting in the road, don't call the police. If somebody breaks into your house and starts raping you, your wife, and kids, don't call the police. That's typical. That's the mind of people that support that. And like I said, when it first started, it was authentic. It's not authentic anymore. It's a gang. That's all it is. Do you not understand that, people? BLM is basically the black KKK. That's what it is. Because, do you guys not realize, with these kids going to school now, you're basically creating criminals. Do you not understand that? Look what you're representing. Look what you're representing when you say that nonsense. Black Lives Matter. You guys are supporting criminals that are going out, breaking the law, killing people. Hell, you know what they did back in the 1600s? If you stole a frickin' apple, you got your frickin' hands cut off. I didn't see anybody back then go, Pilgrims' lives matter, or white lives matter. I didn't see any of that shit going on. So, well, I didn't see it, period, because I wasn't alive. You know what? What happened 200 years ago? Get the fuck over it. That's not my fault. That's not my dad's fault. That's not his dad's fault. Why are we getting help? What? Oh, God. I'm supposed to be punished now because I'm born a white man and I actually want to work and take care of my family? Oh, yeah, I'm a real son of a bitch, And listen, is there racist white people out there? Absolutely. A white person that just hates a black person because they're black? No. That's wrong. And believe me, there's a lot of it up here. But you got to understand, you guys, and when I say you guys, I got to cover my tracks every direction because the haters will always try to wiggle in and find something I said a little off. When I say you guys, I don't mean it like that. You guys are encouraging this hatred because every single time a black person, an African American, hell, for that matter, even a Native American or whoever, you guys are supporting this. You want society to say, just turn a blind eye. Don't matter. They can break the law. They can kill people. Let me ask you this. If a black person rapes a bunch of kids and is a child molester, are you gonna defend him? Are you gonna say Black Lives Matter then? If you are, you're a moron. I mean, just no other way about it. But think of it like that. And listen, there's a lot of good black people out there. There's a lot of good white people out there. I consider myself a decent human being, but whatever. I'm not perfect. But guys, racism has been going on for hundreds of years, and you ain't gonna stop it. I got news for you. I'm sorry, I know your brain's a little small, but throwing rocks at a police car ain't gonna change anything. The police are not going to let you break the law. It's just that simple. In America, there's laws for a reason. When the police pull you over, you pull over. You don't freaking exercise your rights or, oh, well, I'm black, that's why you're pulling me over. No. And the criminals, sadly, they know they can use their skin color to their advantage right now. They know they can do whatever they want. All they got to say is Black Lives Matter or, oh, you're a white man, you're a racist. It's just, I giggle at it. I'm sorry, but your race has its own history month. Now, if there was a white history month, oh my God, that's bullshit. That's racist. You guys have a black entertainment TV channel. At least you did. I don't know if it is anymore. When I was growing up, there was some good stuff on black entertainment channel. Now, I wish like Trump or somebody would open this up and call it white entertainment channel and you watch the outrage. It would be all over the news. You'd hear people like Stephen A. Smith, this is just not right. This is not right. You know, that ranting he does, and, you know, he thinks the louder he is, the smarter he is. Yeah. It's just, you guys need to grow up, man. Seriously. Racism, you're never going to change it. There's going to be racist people. See, that's the problem, too. Everybody thinks that the word racist only applies to a white guy. That's half the problem. There's just as many racist black people out there as there are white people. But, I mean, you guys want to talk about white privilege? Hell, if I look at a black guy a certain way, I get killed. I mean, seriously. And you want to talk about how hard you got it? Please, give me a break. I go out and do the same thing, you know, whoever that is, and I get 20 years in prison. But a black guy does it, oh, we're just going to give him a slap on the wrist because we don't want our town to get rioted or the media to get involved. That's what it is. So anyway, I know, guys, that I don't usually rant like this, but when I see stuff like that, I got to speak my mind. And yeah, I know how YouTube is with their, you know, kinky shit they like to do by, oh, you spoke your mind. You can't do that. Take the video off. Yeah, well, it's people like you is the reason why we got people like Biden in office. Seriously. I can't even blame Biden because he's only doing what he's told. I mean, the guy's an old man he can't even hardly remember anything, and that's too bad. I'm not making fun of his disability, but you guys voted him in. You know who you are. I didn't do it. My head's wired to my ass. I knew as soon as this guy took over office. And ain't it funny? Now they're talking about lowering the interest rates and lowering the gas prices. Oh, why? Oh, so you can say, look, we did it. Oh, yeah. Then you get back in office, and guess what? 2 weeks later, back to $4. It's a bunch of shit. I mean, if you're a hardworking American, support your family, you should be pissed. I'm pissed, and I have no kids. It's ridiculous. Anyway, guys, hope you're having a great night. But this has got to stop. There is no race problem in this country. And if there is, it's always been a problem and you ain't never going to change it. So, that's it, guys. Have a good night.